Hello, everyone. Oh, I hope you're enjoying this. Oh, Friday. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ah, there's the Discord notifications that I can just boop, boop. Alrighty. So yes, we are playing Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. You might have remembered when I played the first one. Oh no, we are here to play. Just a second. Yes, yes. Hey, Belmont.
Another futile attempt by the Brotherhood. My castle is under siege.
But Belmont, you were a member of the Brotherhood. Remember when you fought the Lords of Shadow? To save your beloved soul from torment? And then you fought Lucifer? Also, I find it amusing that out of the two Lords of Shadow he did defeat, he became a vampire. Oh no, wait, that was because the vampire child turned into a vampire to stop him from dying and to steal a demon. Right. I remember now. So I'm gonna have to clean that up, Belmont. So you know, you have that one.
Steady, lads. We can take it. God protect us. What a timely coincidence. I'm dying for a little drop of blood. Charge! Move away! He's lying!
Come on, lads, you can do better than that.
Die, devil! Come here!
That's illegal.
Come here! Come on then! Die, devil!
Out of my door. Oh, the Masons are gonna have to rebuild that, aren't they? Also, it's a bit loud. You know, now I gotta ask, how did they get that across? Unless it fell behind them, which would make sense. Oh. There's a natural army out there.
What is a man? But a miserable pile of secrets.
You know, Gabriel, that line is cool, but it made no sense there.
monster.
That will be your ruin.
I will purge the world of your presence. To hell, demon! The stench of your soul is disgusting.
Come on, then. Move away. He's lying.
Break the castle!
Move away. He's lying.
Hey, that's my castle, man. Stop that.
Die, devil.
Wow.
Smash him against the castle!
Could you stop breaking my home? You don't know how expensive this place was. The down payment was atrocious.
You shall not pass! You've gone too far!
Come on. Move away. He's lying. Die, devil. Die, devil!
Haha. I tricked you to hit your own weak spots. How do you like them apples?
Take him down! Move away! He's lying!
Golem's face. So
Come here!
you come here.
Tonight will be your last, Prince of Darkness.
Come on then! Move away! He's lying! Die, devil!
Anywho, now if you excuse me, lads, I'm gonna have to
Come
crush
here.
your faces. Ooh, that looks sparkly. Ew. Gabriel. Well, Gabriel, you crushed some soldiers, but you also made more damage to the palace. Paul, good sir. Good on you.
Tonight will be your last, Prince of Darkness. Back to hell, demon. You are going to die. Go to hell. You don't belong in this world. Come and face me. Tonight will be your last, Prince of Darkness. I will purge the world with your presence. Tonight will be your last, Prince of Darkness. Back to hell, demon.
Come on, Angel Boy.
Is that all you've got?
Christus vivit, istus regnat, Christus ab omni malo te defendat, maledicti et excommunicati daemones, in virtute istorum factorum Dei
I was
nomi.
like you once. But your God showed me another path.
Messias, Emmanuel, Soter, Sabaoth, Agios, Inkyros, Athanatos, Jehovah, Adonai.
That's why the power of your God cannot destroy me, because I am his chosen one. Ubi furunt haec nomina et digna Dei, precipibus vobis, at quae legamus vos ut non habietus. Potestatem per pestem nec per aliquod, quod eamque maleficium nocere incantationem neque, in anima nec in corpore.
Jesus, that's a magical Jesus nuke. False chosen one defeat the paladin. and so he fought Alucard.
In
and
ages
won.
long past, there was once a warrior who was both noble and brave beyond all measure. His deeds of heroism and skill in combat were legend. His name was whispered within the hallowed halls of men for countless generations. Yet now his name is lost. Lost in the mists of time forever. It is said that destiny delights in the misfortunes of men, and so it proved true for Gabriel Belmont. For even after defeating the Lords of Shadow and ending their reign of terror, his soul was consumed by the very darkness that he sought to destroy. As that ancient prophecy foretold, whomsoever defeats the Lords of Shadow will sit upon their throne to rule as the Prince of Darkness. But before fate had played its hand, and unknown to Gabriel, his beloved wife Marie conceived a son by him. The Brotherhood of Light warned her of that ancient prophecy and the terrible fate which lay before her husband. So, with heavy heart, she concealed her pregnancy. For it is written that only the blood of that lineage has the power to defeat the Prince of Darkness. Thus, when newly born, the child Trevor was hidden from his father and raised a holy warrior of the Brotherhood in secret, so that one day he would be ready to stand against his own blood, as foretold. That day would come, some 25 years later, for what had once been Gabriel Belmont was now a powerful vampire known as Dracula, the Dragon. The Brotherhood of Light fought against the onslaught of his dark armies, which laid waste to towns and villages across the land, but to little avail. Trevor was now fully grown to manhood, and the truth of his origin and destiny of the Belmont clan was finally revealed to him. So he set out to confront his father and end his family's shame forever. But Trevor failed and was mortally wounded in the confrontation with his father. He was no match for Dracula's terrible power. Yet, as he lay dying, Trevor finally revealed his true identity. Dracula was driven mad with grief and rage over the revelation. He desperately sought to save his dying son by giving him his own lifeblood. But it was too late, or so he thought. Dracula buried his son within the walls of his great castle, and then swore bloody vengeance upon the world. Raising an army of creatures beholden only to him, he struck with fury and merciless cruelty at humanity. He vowed to hunt God's children for all eternity. But fate still had one last card to play. Dracula's blood had power, and that power now coursed through the veins of his dead son, slowly reviving him over many years, until one night he emerged once more into the world, not as a man, but as a creature like his father. What had once been Trevor Belmont was now gone forever. He was now a vampire like his father. Though he swore that he would not be like him, he would take the name Alucard. He would be a force for good, opposing his father's capacity for evil. In that very moment, Alucard swore to destroy Dracula. But fate had something else in mind. Meanwhile, Trevor's own son grew into a fearsome warrior with a reputation that far exceeded even that of his illustrious father. Simon Belmont knew little of his own lineage, nor his importance in the events to come. All he knew was that his mother had died at the hands of Dracula's minions when he was but an infant, and his father had been killed in single combat with Dracula. Found and raised by the people of White Mountains, Simon had but one purpose in life: to destroy Dracula for the murder of his parents. After years of training in the arts of war, Simon set off for Dracula's castle and a date with destiny. Once in the castle, Simon met Alucard, and knowing little of the true identity of his companion, joined forces with him Blood bound them together, and fate took a hand once again, as finally they met their dreaded foe in mortal combat. Simon defeated Dracula with his whip, and yet Alucard sensed that all was not as it should be. Dracula would return.
Oh my, what a family drama. Jeez, Gabriel. You look horrible, man.
An unusual hiding place for the Prince of Darkness. Don't you think?
Zobek, where have you been all this time?
And so Dracula rests in his gaming chair, ready to battle.
And what of you? Why have you been hiding all this time? Gabriel.
Don't you dare call me that. I sind Dracul. What do you want, old friend?
Satan's acolytes are readying for his imminent return. Help me stop him. Or you and I will become his favorite pets. For all eternity.
Did you really think you could take on the Necromancer Lord, Gabriel? You didn't even fight him for realsies the last time. Don't mind me, I'm just your average old man.
Help me, and I can free you of your immortality.
Some boy.
Please, God help you, sir.
I don't know what makes you think I can help you, lady.
Here, do you want some gear?
So welcome to the modern world, Belmont. We have TV and internet. Hello? These old bones of mine. Hello, sir.
Katie, come here!
Look, Daddy, the man's moving.
Stay away from me. Catherine, you come here! Now! Get here!
Ow.
You stay away from them!
I just woke up from a pain nap.
Help! Help! Please, come on! No! Let us out! No!
Listen, I just want to give you a hug. Thirsty. Sorry, kid, but unfortunately I do not respect the pouch. So back, looking spiffy. Love the purple.
It pleases me to see you recovered. old friend.
Indeed, old friend.
No! Relax. Our guest is just a little confused. I know what he wants. You see before you the legendary vampire killer. Your old weapon, if you recall. The only weapon capable of ending your immortal life. You thought it destroyed. But you see, you can have the eternal rest you crave after all. But first, you must help me. Prevent Satan's return to the world. Then, I swear to you, I will deliver the fatal blow to your heart myself.
And I am sure you will fulfill that vow.
Since you sent Satan back to hell 1,000 years ago, his human offspring, or acolytes as they call themselves, have been dormant. I suppose that all of us, feared your wrath and great power. But not now. Now, even my bodyguard is more than a match for you. The acolytes know you are weak and are preparing for their father's return. Now they fear nothing.
Don't they fear the mighty Zobek?
Necromancer extraordinaire.
Only you, in full possession of your powers, can defeat them. Follow me, please. We must find and destroy the acolytes before they can finalize their preparations for Satan's return. It won't be easy. They govern the world of men from the shadows. Not even I know with any degree of certainty who or where they are. They won't come out into the light unless we can force their hand.
Vampire kiss.
The acolytes must never know who hunts them down. The element of surprise will give us the advantage. Until you are at full strength again.
And you don't know who they are or where they are.
Did you know that this city is built upon the foundations of your castle? The acolytes are focusing their attentions here for very good reason. Satan has specifically chosen this place for his return. He means to enslave you first, to humiliate you for what you did to him.
Let's get on with it.
The acolytes must plunge the world into chaos before Satan can be summoned. Their activities leave spectral traces, which are difficult but not impossible to follow. This is the headquarters of a powerful pharmaceutical corporation. I suspect that one of the acolytes is operating from there. The complex was sealed 2 months ago and is protected by magic. If I were to use my powers to see what is happening there, they would be able to trace it back to me within a matter of minutes. So, I will send you to the corporation via a portal. But we must be quick so as not to arouse suspicion. The longer the portal remains open, the more likely we will be discovered. Look for any sign of the Acolyte, but be careful.
What are you waiting for?
But first, though, Beck, what is a pharmaceutical or corporation? How to get the dribble anyway. You know how it is, everyone. Now, check the travel book. Shepard's skills. Each skill has its own mastery container, which is filled by using the skill. Oh. Heart of Dracul. Hey, Bale, how's it going? Blood of Laura's, the changing end of it. Shadow Whip. The lore page, aka the most important page. The Dracula. Not even his descendants, the Belmonts, nor the innumerable army of the Brotherhood of Light have come close to annihilating him. He is Dracul the Dragon. An immortal being whose cursed soul is condemned to remain trapped in the body of the vampire, bound to his castle for all eternity. From the beginning, the unbearable yearning for revenge has driven him along the path of ire and destruction, a path of infinite suffering and despair, a road he would now like to leave behind. That's why the power of your god cannot destroy me, because I am his chosen one, Dracula. It's always good to wake up in the morning. The boys who prove that they are skilled enough with the sword are recruited by the Brotherhood of Light in their campaign against the forces of evil. Though physical and mental training, the tough physical and mental training they are given makes them very efficient in close combat, providing them with ironclad determination. However, if their willpower is not enough, They wear full armor and carry large shields to protect the lives instead. As lower-ranking members, the Brotherhood soldiers are sent to their deaths by the generals in the sole hope of offering them a better fate than their own. Follow me, brothers, for if you do, you will meet a death more honorable than any you could imagine. Cardinal Vicus, Grand Master of the Brotherhood. The Paladin. Those who aspire to be paladins are raised in monasteries, educated under the dogma of faith, and trained in the art of war. The whole life becomes a test in which any mistake, as insignificant as it may be, leads to the complete failure of their mission. Only the purest heart, capable of showing absolute determination and unwavering faith will be recognized as God's chosen one. Beyond receiving the admiration of all and the favor of the Council of the Brotherhood of Light, the Paladins are rewarded with weapons and armor of gold, which is trash, by the way, to use for as armor and weapons, forged by the best master blacksmiths from angel bones. Okay, maybe the angel bones help. Their aim from then until the end of their days is to serve God in the battle against the offspring of evil and guide their troops to victory. I was once like you once, but your God showed me another path. Dracula. Need to wet my whistle. With the upsurge of battles between the Brotherhood of Light and the forces of Darkness, the engineers of the Holy Order quickly completed the last great work of Gandolfi, the Siege Titan. It is a giant wood and metal automaton inspired by the stone giants that the forces of Agharta commanded in the Necromancer Wars. For over a decade, hundreds of craftsmen worked to complete the mechanism powered by the divine energy of the gem that the priest placed in its head. In battle, it would be readily to use its enormous extremities, smashing a regiment with a single stamp of its foot, pulverizing the walls of the castle with its fists, and dispatching a group of soldiers inside. The value in war was such that only after it was built did the Brotherhood decide to start the siege of Dracula's castle. One word is enough to set into motion. Destroy. H. Hughes, Master Engineer. Zobek Society. Zobek was, together with Carmilla and Cornell, one of the old founders of the Brotherhood of Light who answered the call of God, leaving their darkest being on Earth. The Lord of the Dead, however, despite his absolute mastery of necromantic magic, could do nothing against the supremacy of Satan, and his existence was regard to the kingdom of the lifeless. Exhausted and humiliated, he remained hidden for an era, watching over the world of men through his countless spies, extending his influence and preparing his return. When he learned that the power of Dracula had weakened enough and that the arrival of Satan was near, Zobek materialized once again on Earth. He left behind the arrogance of his past to take on the role of an influential businessman, and he blended in directly with society, up to the present. Now he has a new plan, a perfect plan that will pit his two worst enemies against one another, leaving only he, Zobek, to become Lord of all once and for all. Zobek's lieutenant. No one knows the identity of the man accompanying the astute Zobek in his crusade for power. It is rumored that he wears armor forged from metal extracted from the abyss, and he adeptly brandishes the mystical sword by the names of Masamune, capable of going beyond the material realm. Some records indicate that he is the spirit of a damned general, others that he is a demon that must pay a debt to death. However, the most popular story is one that classifies him as the result of the necromantic reanimation of a legendary warrior. After all, that'd be the first time that Zobek used witchcraft to create a powerful armed guard. Also, can I say more games need a bestiary and concept art? So I lost Malus demand. Empire's harpies, so survivors soon died, the most awful infections and deliriums. Red glow means it can be broken with shadow daggers. You think modern technology can stop Dracula? You fool.
I sense the presence of a Golgoth guard. You are no match for this enemy. Hide.
Oh god, it's a space marine.
I can hide there.
Damn it.
Use the unguarded dark area to recover your appearance. The guard hasn't seen you. Get close to him and use your power of possession, if you remember how to use it.
I hate all these check marks you have to interact with. Hey, buddy. I am now inside this giant man.
My blood is destroying this being. I don't have much time.
Access granted.
Tasty. Oh. Army of Satan, the Golgoth Guard. Cultivated and raised in laboratories, the Golgoths are considered the link that connects man and machine in the evolutionary chain. Oh, so they're like Adeptus Mechanicus boys. Their clone bodies have been genetically altered to grow much more quickly and longer than a normal human being. Listen, Bale. You can't just be stuck on one Golgoth guard. You gotta move quickly between them, and besides, he tasted like cherries. Their, their minds, on the other hand, have not had time to develop. If it were not for implanting strict instructions or suppressing emotions, they would be no different than a child. Their sole aim is to defend biochemic from intruders, and for that purpose they are equipped with indestructible armor and enormous grenade launchers courtesy of the military corporation.
Sealing decontamination hatch. Beginning decontamination. Please do not move. Procedure terminated. Hatch open.
With succeed, nothing amok. Succeed, nothing amok.
Right, thanks for pointing that out. Okay. Boy.
Who are you?
Follow me if you wish to recover your sword.
What kind of miracle is this?
Nothing like being inside a pharmaceutical corporation hallucinating a dead Casper. Thank you for telling me, game. You're showing the archery. We've been so... Memory of Sir William Rem. We've been so naive. We thought we could enter Dracula's castle, defeat his army, and avoid all the traps without suffering any damage. Damn the captain and his stupid fairy tales. Now I see the pack of lies they were to swallow pride. Brandish the pen and describe what you see so that your comrades learn of your heroic feats, he told us. My story ends in this cold corner, brother, without the cheers of the people or the sound of the shining trumpets. Before finishing my writing, I must tell you that not everything in this place brings death. Until now, I have survived thanks to some strange artifacts that hide valuable secrets. I trust you will find them, and their content will help you in this fight. Alas, it's already too late for me. A blood found. Homer Schwanky.
Am I truly here?
But wait, there was another path I could take with the bats. Ha. Try to hide from me. Is it Dracula? Anywho, this one man really needs so much real estate. Has gummed up
that
my
blood
gears.
is clogging the mechanism.
Don't you just hate when your blood clogs your mechanisms? trying to keep me from this box. How dare you? Now, how do I get back up? Ah, here we go.
You'll pay for what you did to me and my mother.
Trevor?
Trevor, the reflection of the innocent boy which the mirror of fate showed for Dracula, returns to the mind of his repentant father as penance for having condemned him to suffer the eternal curse of the vampire. The moments that he never shared with his firstborn come to life now as a broken fragment of his memory, putting light against shadow in his dark memories. Putting the broken pieces together seems to be the way to achieve the unknown purpose. That is why young Trevor guides his father to the castle, leading him to the furthest reaches of his mind, where the forgotten memories that must be revealed are hidden. Oh, don't you hate it when the memories of your son torment you in your mind palace castle? Mission orders for Corporal First Class Andreas, Detachment 114. We have been informed of the existence of an enormous creature made of blood and stone and wanders through Bernhardt's wing. Its origins is unknown, but it may be a powerful ally of the Prince of Shadows himself. Your task is limited to observing it and reporting to the Council of Wise Men on your investigation. Under no circumstances must you come into contact with it or alert it to any way of your presence. Furthermore, you must continue the work of the one of your comrades who ignored our orders, conducting reconnaissance into the area in search of hidden relics he said he'd seen. Remember that no matter what happens, your presence must go entirely undetected. I sure do love finding areas you can't get into at your current power level. It's my Void Sword.
The Void Sword. Don't leave us, my prince. Don't go.
Your place is here. This is your home. We are your children.
We are your true family.
Oh dear.
They're poisoning your mind!
You will never escape.
This is your place, my lord.
We can't exist without you. Come back, my prince.
You can't leave us alone. You've left us no choice. This is your fault.
Look what you're making us do!
This is your fault.
Castle Dwellers, the Stone Golem. The curse that runs through Dracula's veins becomes more violent the more the vampire delves into his memories. When the blood escapes the possessed fragments of the castle, and a monstrous stone golem takes shape. Like a puppeteer, the cursed substance controls the limbs and is capable of attacking its master with crushing violence. Trying to defeat by hitting the bevels, columns, and statues that make up its slaver's form, as it's inefficient, is the red flow that animates it.
Where do you think you're going? There's no choice.
Get him here, you.
Why are you doing this to us?
You can't destroy.
Belong to this place. You belong to us.
Well. Acquire a skill. I'm gonna take your eye now, stone golem creature. Primordial Void Drum. Okay, but what's over here? Okay. And you are my health. Okay, so we'll go up this waterfall after I walk my dog. So, I will... Hello, game. I want to... Oh, are you doing the thing where you don't let me see my other windows? Naughty, naughty. Dear, oh dear. Okay, fine. That's how you want to play it, game. Oh, great. Now you're not even letting me do anything, are you? I hate when this stupid computer doesn't frickin' work. Right now I can't do anything because I can't see anything.